sports, didn't play collegiate sports at a high level, and aren't used to the fact that somebody's going to call you out when you stink, right? Like, we've all been in a film session where you get called out in front of the rest of the team and you get embarrassed, you get humiliated. That's very, very normal inside a locker room and inside a film room, but it's not normal in a regular workplace. And I think his response to it is not necessarily a response to other players or to the wide receivers themselves. It's the response to his comments, and that it was met with great negativity. Oh, here he is, bitter Aaron Rodgers again. I just think he's stating facts. Hey, I don't care about you liking me. I'm not here to put your arms around me. I am tired of coming up short. I am tired of being the best quarterback in the NFL and not getting a chance to play in the Super Bowl. I haven't got a chance to match up with Tom Brady in the Super Bowl yet, and I want to get there, and the only way to get there is to demand perfection, much like we've seen of Tom Brady in New England.
When I initially heard this, and I have to be honest, I thought to myself, wow, how ironic is this? Aaron Rodgers calling other players soft for something that's being said about them, whether it's in the media or another teammate, because that was and is kind of his perception of being kind of soft when it comes to that sensitive. I shouldn't say soft, sensitive. But then the more I looked at it, I'm like, when I came into this league, Brett Favre was my quarterback. And as a young receiver, I did any and everything I could to make sure I made him happy, to make sure I did not upset or interfere with our growth as a veteran quarterback and a rookie receiver. What I also see in Aaron Rodgers is a guy who understands my window of opportunity is starting to close. I've been playing at a high level my entire career, and I've been having pieces taken away from me my entire career and not added like all these other quarterbacks. And I'm supposed to take this? I'm supposed to be okay with this? No, I need you to step up and to play and perform in practice, on the field, during the games, like you're supposed to. This is the NFL. This is who you're supposed to be. Let it happen.
Okay, wait. So is Aaron Rodgers super sensitive?
At one point he was. I don't know how he is now. It seems and it appears that he's kind of shifted, but he always has that. He has that subliminal message punch that he throws to the media as well, to where you say something about him or you attack him, he's going to take his shot.
I mean, but we're having a conversation about something. Would we had the same conversation if he was like that towards Jordy Nelson, somebody that's already established? I think that it's okay to demand you step up and be a better player. Do we? Hey, get on my level or get off the field.
Yeah, I think window closing may be strong. He's 30.
Is ticking. Okay?
Yes,
absolutely.
He's not playing till he's 40. And if you know anything about Aaron Rodgers, he's a guy who's what's the movie the guy played for the Saints who has ALS? Steve Gleason. That Gleason movie really, really affected him. Like he's very much about safety, and I don't see him playing into his mid-40s. And he's a guy who also, he uses his great athleticism to move the chains, to manipulate the pocket as well. And at some point, when you get in your late 30s, that's when you stop being able to move. Look, he's like any of these guys that are at the top of their craft. He watches Tom Brady play in the Super Bowl every year and thinks, that should be me. When Brady beat the Seattle Seahawks, remember, they had the lead. He was playing with a pulled calf, and you know, they fumble an onside kick, a couple miracle plays, and Russell Wilson, who he cannot stand, ends up going to what he thought was his Super Bowl. So there's a competitive thing there. There's the window of opportunity, you know, his football clock is ticking. And then I think you mentioned Jordy Nelson. He's still ticked about Jordy Nelson.
Without question.
And when it's the young guy, when he says the young guys, the new guys, what I think, you tell me because you played with them, the translation is, hey, if we had Jordy Nelson, none of this piss poor effort would ever happen.
It's more of a frustration because here it is. I feel like we have an opportunity to do something great. And you're constantly taking away my weaponry, my arsenal, and supplementing it with just draftees that we have to develop. Well, I need some pieces, at least if you're going to draft guys, give me someone that's already established, that when Jordy walks out, I have somebody walking right in and jumping right in, filling those shoes. But you're not doing that. Now I have to tutor some young guy, which is what they've done in Green Bay over the years.
That's even more reason to jump on them and get what you got to get out of him.
I'm definitely not saying he shouldn't. I'm saying this is just an evolvement of who he is. He's done it before, behind closed doors, in meeting rooms. Guys, we got to play better. It's been done. But for him to jump out, I think it's a bit of frustration because you let Jordy go. This was my guy. He was hurt. He came back. He played well. I was hurt, so his play went down. Let us right this ship. We could have done something, but I didn't get the opportunity to.
All right, coming up, the Jets have had a lot to smile about this training camp. But, well, I'm going to tell you just how they embarrassed themselves again. And at the 30, the Steelers won.